wants a hug. So that's 4. You found all of them. I know, you're short. I'm too tall for that. You wanna go get your prize?
Alright, so we've got some fun Halloween stickers. So there's a Frankenstein, a spider, a pumpkin, a bat, a witch hat.
Probably a spider.
A spider, okay.
Scooter.
Good, ghost hunting.
Hello everyone, we are going on a field trip today. We're going to go up to the mountains and see the fall leaves and just have a fall field trip day. babe today. It is bedtime, so let's just do a quick recap of the day. We had hoped to do a little bit of school, but it just didn't work out, and Jax had such a big day, and now I've had to move that all over to the next 2 days, which are also going to be busy. But he had 2 tests, and then language arts and math, and then I made it to language arts and math. I felt like he had a lot of time. He had till like 12, but it's just how it went. Just made it harder on himself for the rest of the days. But Sebastian and I ended up not doing school traditionally, but we did go to the library, did an activity there, finding some ghosts, we chose some books, so that was that. We came home, I had to feed them, even though they weren't super hungry just yet. Find a spot for your sticker, maybe on one of these boxes or your little cup, but not on furniture. We came home, I had to feed them even though they weren't hungry yet because we had had breakfast a little late, but I needed to get a snack into them. So they had a snack, and then we hit the road like around 12:30 or 1, drove up to Shenandoah Mountains, Skyline Drive, and oh my gosh, it was gorgeous. It's been years since we timed it just right for the peak leaves. So you saw, so pretty. It didn't even come across on my phone the way it did in person. But we drove up to Stony Man Outlook. Like, you can't drive to it, but you can drive to the base, the trailhead, and we hiked. It was a little under a 1.5 mile round trip to hike up to the overlook and back. Totally fine. I do have heart issues when I'm going uphill. I feel like I need to discuss them with my cardiologist because Danny knows to say, you just need to do it and it'll be fine. I'm like, but you don't understand. I do it and my heart goes up, and I've been exercising since the pandemic started and it hasn't improved. And I do have heart issues, and my cardiologist do say to be careful of anything over 135 beats per minute. And I don't know, I get frustrated because it's like he just wants me to mentally reel it away. And I do try to ignore things like that and mentally reel them away, but this doesn't go away. I don't know. That's for another time. But yeah, we all did great. Jax was nervous because there were some rocks and uphill. I was perfectly happy to hold the children's hands whenever they needed it. No shame. Help you figure out where to put your feet. I love scrambling over rocks. So I was super happy when we got to the top and there's all those rocks. It's not very close to the edge because you'd have to go down a few layers, and there was a lot of water pools on some of the terraces, and there were people down there, so I didn't have to get close enough to the edge that my fear of heights was triggered. I was plenty in, but still getting to enjoy the rocks. I wish there weren't people, but of course it's a gorgeous view. That's where all the people were. But overall, like in the past when we've gone to Skyline Drive non-peak, it's been a nightmare, just non-stop traffic. You're barely moving. All the overlook, like the little pull-off spots, the overlooks, they're always packed with cars, but it wasn't. It was very empty. Really pretty. We were glad we went that far. We almost just went to Harper's Ferry. But after that, along the way home, we kind of looped out and went to Linden, Virginia, I believe, to the Apple House. I think it was called the Apple House. And our goal was to go in and get some apple butter donuts. It tasted like an apple cider donut to me, but very good. I split one with my husband in the parking lot, and the boys each had one. That was snack number 2, so we can make it till dinner. And we all took a bathroom break there. After that, we drove out to Manassas, a little side trip for my husband. He's been purchasing that soft top used and just getting all the parts he needed, so he got a boot for it, which I believe encases part of it. At first I thought he meant it was like a bag to keep it in, but I think when it's on but open, it like covers it or something. He said so many different words, and it was just one of those times where instead of me being annoying and having to ask, well, what's this, what do you mean by that, I just kind of suck it all in, and I know all the words he said. And later on when he says, oh, I'm gonna take these sun windows off, then I'll be like, oh, that was something you mentioned. That would make sense. So yeah, so we drove up to Manassas. He picked that up, and then our plan was to stop at a restaurant park in Chantilly, which is along the way home, because we figured there was at least 3 restaurants with outdoor dining and we could figure something out. Sebastian really wanted Lazy Dog, which we've had for breakfast but not dinner. But there was a ton of people, ton of cars, a lot of people waiting outside, so we're like, no. I went with the choice that I was going to make, which was magic mushroom or something, I think. Sounds like Magic the Gathering or D&D move. But yeah, it was a pizza place, so we had pizza. Kind of annoying because the last meal we have from the groceries is pizza. So I'm probably gonna have to freeze the naan or use it as garlic bread or something, because we probably don't want pizza because they have leftovers. I got a veggie pizza and took off the cheese. It's fine. I don't super love cheeseless veggie pizza. They always put too much sauce on it and I kind of get tired of it, but their hummus was fire, so good. They have a lemon hummus, and lemon hummus is my favorite, and I don't know why it's so hard to find. I need to just start putting lemon juice in hummus. But yeah, then we drove home. I changed into jammies because it just feels so comfy. I did love wearing my Docs on the hike because I haven't had any sort of structured boot or hiking boot in years. I used to get my actual shoe size of like 6 to 6.5 in Docs pre-pregnancy, but my feet grew or spread or whatever they do, and they just feel really tight and uncomfortable. And since then, I've also started always getting 7s, even though my foot is more of a 6.5. And my left foot's a tiny bit bigger, so it's like 6.5 plus, making 6.5 feel so tight. So I get 7s, and I've got like ballroom dancing space in them, including in those, and never had to break them in. They're just so comfy. I don't slide in them because obviously you lace them to fit your ankle. So it felt great. Haven't had fitting Docs in years, and I loved it. Very comfortable, but yeah, not the shoes I hang out curled up on the couch. So slippers for life in the house. But yeah, I got changed. I reshuffled all of Jackson's schoolwork. Gonna suck. He's got a lot on his schedule, but he can make it in 2 days. And yeah, that's it. So last night I didn't braid. I updated my phone to iOS 15. Well, why did you put a ball in it? I can't do it right now. What was I even saying? Oh, I updated my phone. It took forever. It took like 45 minutes to back up my phone, which normally happens automatically. So I don't even know how long it takes, but I forced it, and it was so slow. And then probably another 30 to 40 minutes for the update. I don't even know what changed, but I just finally chose a night to do it. And then I was just over it and didn't braid. So I need to braid, but I did get this in the mail. It was about $5.50, $6 after tax. I need to do a test strand, so I'll pick one of these back here that has a lot of hair sticking out of it probably, and give it a test. Also see what it looks like when I dilute it, because that can give you a hint as to what it's going to fade out to. Please take these. You were outside a lot. Excuse me if I'm like messing with something. Yeah, I think that's all I have to say. So I am going to just say goodnight. He's got a little tube, but he wedged a ball in it. And yeah. All right, good night, guys. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed Skyline Drive. I hope you join me again tomorrow. And yeah, stay safe, be kind, and don't forget, wash your hands.